Well, welcome back to the channel, folks. If this is your first time, consider subscribing. Click that thumbs up button. Even if this isn't your first time, if it's your second or 100th time or whatever, click that thumbs up button because that really helps me a lot. But we're going to do a short video today. This is just mostly an eye candy video. Y'all know that I like rimfires, in particular little 22s. And I was at a gun show up in Humboldt, Texas here a few months ago and picked this one up. This is a Ruger LCRx in 22 long rifle. This gun, that the LCRs really don't need an introduction. They've been around for quite a few years now, and I can see I've already scuffed this up, so I'm probably taking in and out of the safe or whatnot. But they, as I said, they really don't need an introduction. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer while you guys take a look at this while I'm talking. But they use a like a roller type system for the trigger, which if you ever look at one of these inside as compared to like say a Smith or something like that, you'll see what I'm talking about. Got a nice little side picture there. And for some reason the camera always makes those front sights just look a little bit more narrow than what they are. And I apologize for the dirty fingernails here. I've been out working in the shop this morning trying to knock out a couple of videos today. But yeah, this gun is expensive. If you've seen my video on the LCR 22 long rifle, you can see that quite a few of the comments that come in, and you can see right there it has the Hogue Tamer grip on it. Not like that you need it for 22 long rifle, but it has it. That's one of the biggest complaints about these LCRs and the rimfires, that they are expensive, and I'll be the first to acknowledge. I believe I had to pay, I'm wanting to say it was right at $547 for this one at the gun show. It is an 8-round 22, 8 rounds of 22 long rifle. Of course, you can shoot 22 shorts in it if you like. Yeah, they ain't cheap, folks, but I tell you, it's hard to find a gun of this quality. I mean, this is a nice quality firearm, and like all of my LCRs, and especially my rimfires, this is actually my 3rd or 4th LCR rimfire, I believe. It's the 3rd that I currently own, but I have owned previously an LCR, which the LCR is the one that has the hammer shrouded, and the LCRx are the ones that have the hammer exposed. But I had owned previously an LCR in 22 mag that I traded off, and now I have an LCRx in 22 mag. I have the LCR in 22 long rifle, which hopefully you've seen a video on that, and then I picked up this one, which is the LCRx in 22. Good guns. Like any rimfire revolver, folks, it's got a heavy trigger on it. But I will say the LCR trigger mechanism makes it a lot easier to shoot. And of course, I wanted this with the LCRx with the exposed hammer, so you can always squeeze off those nice little single shots. What is this for? Well, 22, in my opinion, is one of the most versatile firearms there are. I mean, you can use this personally. This is going to be in one of my get-home bags that I carry in my Jeep. I like to keep firearms of the same caliber, and I think 22 long rifle is, in my opinion anyway, is a good caliber to use for get-home bags, simply because of the fact that the ammo is so lightweight. You can carry so many rounds. You can carry 100 rounds of 22 for half the weight of what 50 rounds in 9mm or something like that would take. Now, with that said, of course, obviously, I'm not going to debate the self-defense capabilities of 22. I'll just say that I'm comfortable with it. So, this is also known as a kit gun. I mean, these are light. Let's go ahead and get the scale out here while we got your thing plugged in. Where's my scale at? Let's go ahead and weigh this thing, see what it weighs unloaded. Because I don't know, really, to be honest with you. I'm going to guess 14 ounces. 17.3. Boy, I wish it was 14 because it definitely feels light. Well, I was way off on that one. Wow, I was off like North American Arms 22 on that one. But, these are just nice, easy shooting 22s, and who doesn't have fun going out and shooting 22 long rifles on a day at the range? But a lot of people like these as a kit gun, which a kit gun is traditionally something that you would take hunting as a secondary firearm. You would have it in your backpack if you're hiking. You would have it in your tackle box if you're fishing. To me, that's all those terms apply to what is commonly called a kit gun. Go price, I can't remember the model of the Smith & Wesson. Let me look. Smith & Wesson Model 317. Can't believe I couldn't remember that. Go price one of those, see how you like it. In other words, this is $540. I think you're lucky if you can get into a 317 for what, $750, maybe $725 sometimes on Gunbroker or something like that. On occasion, you might find them cheaper or whatnot, but yeah, they're pricey. Now, with that said, how do they compare as far as quality? Well, we all know how Smith has been lately. I don't know if I want to get into that argument or not, to be honest with you. From what I've found with Smith lately, and by lately, I mean in the last 10 or 15 years, it can be hit or miss. Now, one advantage that 317 does have, it is very lightweight. That's the one, if I remember right, it's right at 12 ounces. But I'm thinking that it gets there because it uses a aluminum cylinder. I'm almost positive the 317, and of course this is a steel cylinder. Well, I tell you what, Ruger could really sell a lot of these, I think, if they went to possibly an aluminum cylinder or possibly like a titanium cylinder or something like that. But I kind of like it with the steel. At least I know it's going to hold up over the years. So again, this is just a quick little video showing you my latest acquisition. Let me know what y'all think about these. I don't think I've done a video on my LCRx and 22 mag, which is the little short barrel version. And, Ruger, if you're listening, man, I tell you what, if you can make an LCRx in the 1.7" barrel, oh, wow, that would be awesome. Maybe you'll come through and listen to us sometimes. You have it in the LCRx and the 22 Magnum, which is only 6 rounds versus 8. It'd be great if you can do it in the 22 long rifle. Thanks for watching, y'all. Be safe out there. Have a great day.